Thank you, Mokone.
Thank you.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
How does your weekend look like?
We are now going to the EFF Election Operations Center. We've established state-of-the-art election operations center here in Johannesburg, in Auckland Park. I think at the right time, they will call the media to come and inspect it. And then tomorrow, I'm in Rustenburg for the provincial election manifesto. And then Sunday, I'm in Metsimaholo, Sasolburg, for EFF Free State election manifesto launch.
Okay. So there's no time in Hyde Park?
No, the time in Hyde Park will always be there. Hyde Park, you mean where I stay?
Yeah.
They will, you know, you can be any busy politician, but never be busy for your wife and your children. Otherwise, you'll experience what Zuma is experiencing with Duduzane. You cannot have that kind of a relationship with your children. And the only way to have a good relationship with them is that under whatever circumstances, you have to make time available. And just say to them, my son is 17 years old now, doing matric. I still ask him, how was it at school? What have you done today? So he feels accountable. He feels this guy cares. And that's why in his 5 years in high school, I was never called to school that he has misbehaved about this or that, because he knows
they can't call
he's gone
to a school.
No,
How can they, when the red parades arrive?
It's not true. It's not true. You know, if there are any people who are not scared of anything, it's teachers and principals. So if my child doesn't write homework, they must be, you think they will be scared too? If they're scared, they will write a note.
Just imagine you and Marshall Jamin coming into the school with the backup there.
But I go to the school without anything. I went now to the assembly where my son, the second born, was receiving his 20th merit for this year. And then they said the parent must come. The mother was not there, I was here. I went. I go to the school and I always tell the security, when we enter the schoolyard, you must never come anywhere close to me. Whatever you do, play very far, because I don't want to cause scene here, and I don't want these children to be feeling uncomfortable. Because now I'm doing my parental duties. I don't mix with them. So I'm going to Rustenburg. I'll be waking up in Hyde Park to Rustenburg, and then I'm going to Free State in Sasolburg. My house and family is in Hyde Park. What good reason do I have to come from Rustenburg, pass my family, go and sleep in Metsimaholo, which is 1 hour away from my house? This gives me an opportunity, busy as it is. I should be able to go in, see them before they sleep. If I miss that, then see them in the morning before I leave. There must never be a vacuum, because a vacuum is what the Boers did with Nelson Mandela. Look at Mandela stays in prison for 27 years. Today, Mandela this, children of Mandela this, children of Mandela that. Today, the African family is dysfunctional because the Boers took the fathers to Johannesburg and left the women in Mahlabatini. And they only get to see their husbands after every 8 months or so if they are lucky. And the family unit becomes dysfunctional, society becomes dysfunctional. I'm a child of a single mother, and I don't know my father. And I always grew up without having my father, but I always knew there's something missing here. And I vowed to never be an absent father.